really is state-of-the-art. 80,000 in capacity and beautiful on the eye.
Korea. In lane 6, Brazil.
Well, here we go. This athlete's one of the favourites in this competition. Good start. Absolutely essential.
Set.
And they're away in the 200 metres men's final. Needs to be better at this stage. 50 metres gone already. Quarter point of this race. Approaching halfway. Under 100 metres to go. Second, Germany. Third place to Brazil. Now they head towards the line. Impressive stuff from the German athlete, a fully deserved gold medal. A place on the podium and a moment to be proud of for Brazil, who take silver. And in third place, bronze for Russia. Let's have a quick glance at the medal standings. Welcome to the state-of-the-art aquatic centre built in Stratford here in London. This really is going to be a tough event for this South Korean athlete. It would be a turn-up for the books if they were to finish in the top three. Acknowledging the crowd. Real strength required. We're off and we're underway in the women's 100 metres freestyle final. Approaching 25 metres and already some early moves. Now starting to stroke well at the quarter point. Good technique. Great kick, that will help tremendously. Out in front, Brazil. In second place, South Korea. In third place, Russia. And now the muscles start to hurt as we enter the final 25 metres. The last few metres. One last check then on the final standings, and Brazil take home gold. And in second place, almost Olympic champions, but now certainly Olympic medalists. With silver, it's Russia, and bronze for South Korea. Let's see who's got what then in terms of medals. This is the final tally. Four years of preparations since Beijing, and these athletes now must be ready. Any injuries, any doubts must be shoved clear from their mind. Well, there's no reason why this athlete isn't considering themselves one of the real medal contenders here. Does so many things right, this athlete. Can he put them all together in one throw? Well, that's excellent. A grade A performance. Well, here's a summary after the first attempts.
Next, the athlete from South Korea.
Second attempt. Over 80 metres there. Things going well after that round. Let's have a look at the scoreboard. Second place.
The competitor representing South
Well, the
Korea.
third attempt about to commence. Well, That's good technique, a good throw as well. We've reached the midway point in this one, and third place is a good position to be in.
Next, the athlete from South Korea.
It's all going to come down to this, the delivery. Well, let's see what they measure this one at, but that's a decent throw. It's a great stadium. Will soon crown an Olympic champion.
Next, the athlete from South Korea.
When justice is back, you know what? This athlete will be really happy with that. Looking at the scoreboard, and a third position placing after that round is good news for this athlete.
Next up, the competitor representing South Korea.
Sixth and final round then for this athlete. Well, that's around the 80-meter mark. He'll be very happy with that. Well, things going well here so far. Still just about in touch with the leaders. After that round, it's fourth place. Brazil finish in silver. Well, let's have a look at what that does to the medal table. This is probably the most historic venue to be used in the London 2012 Games. Quite apt when somebody will write the next chapter of archery's Olympic adventure. End number one, the first arrow. An arrow right down the pipe. Can she follow it up with another? Second arrow. Brilliant, bang on, 10 points. Third arrow must finish this end strongly. Let's add 9 more to the total for that arrow. The bow's up in the air to acknowledge this enthusiastic crowd who really appreciated a great end.
Next up, the competitor representing South Korea.
Arrow 1, end 2. Well, that's a strong start, right in the yellow stuff. Arrow number 2. 7 more to the total. We'll take a check on the leaderboard after the third arrow of end 2. 8 more to the total. Well done. Good execution on that round.
Next, the athlete from South Korea.
Here we are for the third end, and the competitors will shoot towards the magnificent media centre. Trust, we're not in the line of fire.
8.
In the red, not bad. End 3, arrow number 2. That's 8. This arrow wraps up end number 3. That arrow's worth 9. Well, it's a good position to be in. Second place for this athlete on the scoreboard. That looks very promising. This is the final end, arrow 1. Arrow 1 locks right on the target. Arrow number 2 then. Well, arrow 2 locked right on the target. Arrow number 3, end 4. That's in the centre. 10 more points to the total. Let's take another look at the scoreboard then. Another Olympics and another Russian hero. This athlete takes home gold. A great effort from South Korea, second and silver. Welcome to the London 2012 Aquatic Centre here in Stratford. This is the gateway to the Olympic Park, built specifically for these games. The women's 3-metre springboard has seen 2 countries absolutely dominate the event. In the early years it was Team USA, latterly it's been China. An awful lot of effort, but in the end her technique just let her down slightly. Well, I'm fairly sure that attempt won't bring this athlete right back into the top echelon, but it's now down to the judges. An average dive for me though. Well, another look at the scoreboard, and this is the impact that last dive has had. Dive number 2, still need to be careful what to choose here. Only this athlete knows. Good performance, that. The judges' marks are awaited, and you can never be totally sure if they see it the same way as we do. So at the halfway mark, second place for this athlete. It's a very good place to be in, threatening the leader at this stage. Well, this shouldn't cause too many problems. Well, that's a big confidence booster. And now it is over to the judges to get their view on this. So after 3 rounds, here's the scoreboard. It's been a good competition so far, and now this is the moment where they can seize the day and take control. Well, that'll leave her smiling, I think, as she leaves the pool. That was pretty good. Let's see what the judges have got to say about that. Well, the scoreboard's looking good here. Second place after that round. So many options to go for. One needs to get good power off the board. More than satisfactory, that dive. Let's have a look how the judges rated it. Well, let's take a check on the scoreboard, and there's good news. Lying in first place, it's unbridled joy for South Korea after all of the hard work pays off with this gold medal. A place on the podium and a moment to be proud of for Brazil, who take silver.